And we are only a few hours away from West Indies taking on Afghanistan. Yes, my viewers and subscribers. Now, I was doing some reading earlier, and I see where Captain Ravman Powell, Coach Darren Sammy, and opener Johnson Charles, they have all put out some stuff in the media, basically trying to get the fans pumped, trying to get everyone excited for this game. So in this video, I'm going to be zooming in on what Ravman Powell had to say about his team and the fact that they're taking on Afghanistan in this top of the table clash. We're also going to talk a little bit about Johnson Charles as we want to lead up to a video that I will post shortly before tonight's game. It's a video of Johnson Charles talking about, representing the Caribbean and the fact that he will be playing in front of people that will be sitting in his stand. So give a listening ear until the end and let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right, so let's go. Now, we see where Captain Ravman Powell was speaking with the media, and I am taking this one from the Sportsmax website. So, Ravman Powell was saying that, listen, Johnson Charles will be playing in front of his home crowd, and it is time for him to go out there and put on a show. It is time for him to show his fans what he's made of. So, Powell, along with the other teammates, they are probably expecting something special from Johnson Charles tonight. So let me just go into this article that I am taking from the Sportsmax website. They are the ones covering this interview. I am going to be looking at Powell's quotes from here. So this is Ravman Powell speaking about taking on Afghanistan. And I quote, obviously, it's a top of the table clash. Afghanistan have been playing good T20 cricket and consistent T20 cricket, right? They have a lot of match winners. So it's something that we have to come with our best game. As I said before, they are playing good T20 cricket, so it's an opportunity for us to play against another world-class side. All right, it's a very good practice going into the Super 8 game. End quote for now. And I am happy that at this point, we're able to say that it's good practice going into the Super 8 game. That means that we were pretty much good in our first 3 games. So going up against Afghanistan, we can watch it and relax. We can look at certain things that we need to tighten up on. So that is why Ravman is saying that it's good practice going into the Super 8 game. This is not Ravman Powell saying that they're going to take it lightly or that, they are thinking less or anything. Right, man, don't say it's a good team. They have world-class players. It's just that we have already qualified. So this is good practice here. Right. He spoke about the St. Lucia pitch and, the St. Lucia ground. So this is Ravman Powell again, and I quote, yeah, definitely. When we look on the schedule, all the batters were excited to come to St. Lucia. Traditionally, St. Lucia has been a place where batters like to bat. It's also an opportunity for bowlers to bowl good spells here, especially the fast bowlers, right? And if you got an opportunity to look at my playing 11 this morning, you would realize that I brought in Shamar Joseph and Obed McCoy, right? 2 guys that I think would love to bowl on this St. Lucia pitch, right? He went on to say, we think that St. Lucia, after 60 to 40 in terms of, it offers 60 to 40 in terms of from a batting perspective, right? So 60% in favor of the batters, he's saying. Right? He said that, and so if you are a bowler or if you are a batter, you definitely can get something out of the St. Lucia wicket, end quote for now. Right, so our batsmen need to go out there thinking that this is a surface that they can score runs on. I mean, every game you are playing, you need to be thinking that you can score runs on the surface, right? The bowlers, they need to be thinking that batsmen will probably get runs, but once we stick to the basic stuff, we should be able to get some wickets. right? He spoke about Johnson Charles, as I said earlier. So this is him now, and I quote: "It's just a case of telling him," that's Johnson Charles, "be his natural self, right? If he is an aggressive player, we expect him to play aggressive. But with what aggression? We know at some point he will fail, and at some point he will come good. So it's for us to know support him. It's for us to know give him additional backing that he needs, and I think everyone is behind him, right? To come good tomorrow, or which would be today. If he gets the opportunity. He said when he gets the opportunity, so it would appear as if he's going to play, right? And for those people following the game, you would understand that when you're an opener playing in the power play, you have a role, right? You have two openers, both will be expected to put away bad balls or to try and maximize the scoring in the power play. But there's always going to be one player that is expected to take majority of the risk, right? It seems as if Powell is saying that Johnson Charles is that man. He spoke about the pressure. Powell, so this is Powell now, and I quote: "I think pressure is always there, especially when you are at home, especially when you are playing a World Cup at home. Pressure is always there, but it's for us to, as individuals, to manage that pressure." He went on to say, "I think for me as captain, when I started this journey 12 or 14 months ago, when I took over as captain, we were 8th or 9th in the rankings. To see us at number 3 now in the world is a pleasing feeling." Right? He's saying that this is a testament of not only his leadership, but the fact that the players, they are contributing well and they're being very consistent. Right? So Powell is saying that they want to continue to climb as a team. And I remember seeing yesterday someone saying in the comment section that after the win, after we beat Afghanistan, well, after we win the World Cup, someone is saying we will be ranked at number 1. So there you have it, my people. Captain Ravman Powell speaking about tonight's game. Basically wanting the players to use this as a practice match base, going into the Super 8. And he's looking forward to the man, Johnson Charles, to get some runs. So let us see the playing 11 that they will put out there, and let us see how how well they will perform. But that is basically it for this one. As I said earlier in the video, I have another video coming out prior to the game, shortly before the game, that will be focusing on Johnson Charles. I saw him giving a speech to the players and a couple of the support staffs. He was talking about what they can expect, and he was talking about representing West Indies and what it means to him. A very emotional speech. He wasn't crying or anything, but it's good to hear Johnson Charles speaking like that. Not one of the players that is usually out there doing a lot of interviews or talking. So it's good to hear him. So I'm going to share that before the game. So make sure you are tuned in. If you have not yet subscribed, I'm telling you, make sure you subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell, so when I upload these videos, you will be notified. I'm going to leave it right there. Big up.